have to find another way out.
Okay, not that way. No, I keep... I know there's... I don't know if it specifically wants me to go through the dungeon or not. I should just look up the map.
It won't open.
Okay, so it does specifically want me to go through the dungeon way. No, I'm really running long on this, but though for you guys it will be cut into separate episodes. Since I feel like I'm so near to the end, it might as well not bother. No. Can I not turn around?
That bag wasn't there before.
This bag.
These look like spare costume pieces. All of these supplies must belong to the castle's monster.
Captive Cur, shocking tales of Castle Finster's legendary monster. Preface: in the dark forest surrounding Castle Finster, a dark legend lives. Spoken of in whispers, the monster has been striking fear into the hearts of the castle residents for centuries. Whenever the monster is seen in the area, a young woman will allegedly meet her demise at its hands before it disappears again. Exactly when the monster will reappear is never known. However, the signs are always the same. It begins small, with minor disturbances: dogs barking in the night, cattle in the pasture wandering off, broken flora as though a large animal has walked through the area. Initial signs that could easily be ignored as just part of a normal day real life, that is, until the danger begins to escalate, and what started nondescript quickly turns into something much more sinister. Cows that were missing from the grazing pastures are finally found in the forest, very much not alive. Signs of animal attacks are clear, and claw marks are also found on the trees and ground surrounding the cow. Outlying buildings and daytime herder huts in the pastures are the next targets, suffering massive damage at the hands of the monster. From there, the attacks become progressively more devastating as the monster crosses the threshold of the castle gates, seeking out its victim, the young woman wearing the necklace, an emblem of office. The monster will not stop until it finds her. Anyone who gets in its way suffers a similar tragic fate. Historical documents and journals have been unable to prove whether or not the events mentioned in the legend actually occurred. With the exception of the Freyr's daughter, the first victim, no other girl mentioned has been found in the records. As if often the case, what starts off as a true story is often spun to create a new tale, fraught with danger and hidden meanings. What follows is a recreated account of the tragic last days of the young woman, pieced together from the various tales told about the monster.
This email has tomorrow's date. It's a forgery. Looks like whoever this monster is trying to frame Marcus.
All castle employees, tomorrow will prove to be the most memorable day in Castle Finster's history. We're off to a good start. We've got our girl and we've got our monster. And tomorrow, in front of the investors and the press, we unleash a spectacle that no one will soon forget. Some of you have voiced concerns and are worried about the welfare of the girl. Let me make myself clear. It is too late in the game to make changes. You will follow through with the plan or you will be terminated immediately and without severance. No exceptions. Castle Finster will be known throughout the world. Whether or not you choose to come along for the ride is your choice. Serenata? Okay, I think that's it.
I know it's you! Renata.
No? When the monster is afraid, it punches indiscriminately. Okay, interesting.
Stop! I know it's you! Anya.
Looks like I don't need this now. If you had any idea how hot it was in that thing. Well, enough with the niceties.
Why are you doing this? This castle was never yours.
It should have been. It would never have been Marcus's if it weren't for me. He can't have it without me.
I don't understand.
Neither did I. I pushed him every day to go out there to make a mark on the world. I made him. And one day he makes his first big deal, and the very next day he leaves me for some stupid young blonde who really gets him. Then he was gone.
This isn't exactly gonna bring him back.
I don't want him back. I want him ruined.
By scaring away his customers?
No. What if he told me to orchestrate the creature sightings as a publicity stunt?
Did he?
No. But maybe I've got some emails and letters that say otherwise. And what if this publicity stunt led to a deadly accident? He'd be done. Over. Worse off than the day we met.
You won't get away with this.
Yes, I will. Do you still not see who you are in all this? You're the girl in the dress. And I...
Did I turn it the wrong way? I thought it was the left. Or maybe it was right, damn it.
Yes, I will. Do you still not see who you are in all this? You're the girl in the dress. Let me out! No! Nancy! It was all a misunderstanding. I'm sorry. Don't leave me here!
That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm the girl in the dress, and you're the monster, remember?
You don't want to make an enemy of me. One day, I will find you.
Well, there's the waiting list. I hope you're patient. Goodbye, Anya.
Auf Wiedersehen, Nancy. You do know what that means, don't you? It means until we meet again.
Yes, I know. Dear Hannah, the police soon arrived, and Anya traded one cell for another. She swore her revenge, which may be something I need to keep an eye out for. In 20 to 30 years, Marcus was shocked by Anya's lingering anger. Despite their past, he really felt he could trust her. Now that the castle's dark history has gotten a little too personal, he's decided to put Castle Finster up for sale. He thanked me for my help and promised me a special surprise in the future. When Carl discovered that Castle Finster's monster was at long last a hoax, he decided maybe he wasn't really cursed after all. Having his board game approved seemed to reinforce that idea, and he decided to use earnings from selling his game to leave his job at the castle. I have a feeling he may be planning a trip to Canada to meet a certain special someone. Renata went off on her travels the very next day. She seems to have no intention of ever returning to Castle Finster, and I think she's happy about that. She thanked me for all of the snacks and told me to always keep an eye out for her on the road. I hope to meet her again. Maybe I'll even hear the story of our time together in Castle Finster. Lucas and his family moved away from the castle. At first, he seemed sad to leave the castle behind, but after the package I just got, it looks like he's already back to his old self. He promises he won't be dressing up as a monster anytime soon. Knowing Lucas, that probably means he's got something better planned. We'll just have to wait and see. Now that almost everyone has moved on, the castle is no longer the nightmarish place it once was. The new owners don't fixate on the castle's deadly myths, but instead embrace the entirety of the castle's rich history, the bad and the good. Although Castle Finster has seen its share of tragedy, it has also enjoyed many years of peace and happiness. Now the castle's residents no longer hide behind locked doors in fear of a mythical monster. From what I hear, der Ungeheuerlichkeit Nacht Festival has been cancelled and replaced with a Finster Festival, a celebration of all the wonderful and unique things that have happened within the walls of the castle. That sounds like more fun, and it's easier to say. Last I heard, my luggage was in Moldova. Hopefully it will find its way back to River Heights before too long. As for me, I'm finally coming home. I can't wait to get back. Love, Nancy.
What letter is seen on the stained glass window in the banquet hall? Pretty sure it's A. For sounding false alarms, wishing well for repeated viewings of the wishing well contents, seeking out all the fallen euros, taking food porter extraordinaire. Oh, that. You got the Easter egg. Who's afraid of not you? For play testing games, for building the full deck. Oh, okay, so that's what the monster game was. Historic preservationist, for returning a lost artifact. What? Huh. For buying castle mementos. I didn't buy everything? Damn it. Keeping a constant eye on the castle. Okay, and I'm assuming I didn't get the question part. Because I don't see it here, so... Well, either way, let's head to the credits.
I'm returning home to River Heights to compete in the annual Clues Challenge with Bess, George, and Ned. But when the competition spirals out of control and River Heights' beloved Old Town Hall is burned to the ground, I find myself the prime suspect in a high-profile arson case. It's up to me to clear my name before I'm forever known as River Heights' public enemy #1. Join me on my next adventure, Alibi in Ashes.
And I think I do believe I actually do have that game, but we're not going to be playing that for some time. So my thoughts on this game. I didn't quite enjoy it as much as many of the others. It's, I don't know, I mean, the characters... I wasn't too into the characters, and I think, I don't know, it's like, mainly it's just the environment and the characters didn't really just jive with me. Yeah, that's the word I'm using. Otherwise, I mean, in terms of the making money for the raid game, while fun, it is extremely long, and I'd rather have something that seems a bit shorter. I find a lot of the stuff, like the gathering of the cards, a lot of it seems to be more of extra things than anything that has to do with the story, and I just realized my photograph of the monster is just sitting right there. In terms of the story itself, with Anya being the monster, imagine my finger quotations there, it makes sense. Why did I think it was Renata? I thought it was Renata at first, just because the bag looked similar to Renata's, but that was a weak reasoning. But Anya's would make sense the most, considering she had, about the pamphlets, but the emails that gave her a reason to fake them, I guess, and her past history with Marcus, though rather extreme. But either way, I believe this game is ending here. And with this next, we are going to be playing Monkey Island. So, till next time, guys. Bis später.
Putting on the Ritz.
The monster monster is outside, and he is looking at the castle. Everybody be cool.
Hello? Hello? Open up, please.
No, thank you. We already have one.
What?
What is your name?
Nancy Drew.
What is your quest?
My quest?
What is your favorite color?
Can I talk to someone else about coming in?
No.
The monster is in the castle. Here at Castle Finster, we aim to provide a first-class clobbering experience. Your monster attack may be monitored for training purposes. The monster is in the security booth. Please hold.
That was a little creepy. Back for more, are you? All right, cut. What's the deal here? Doesn't this guy know his part? Stay out!
The monster has broken my boombox. I fear for the worst.